Honey, do you remember when Tamar Braxton blocked her sister Toni Braxton on social media a while back? Toni didn't even realize it until she tried to tag Tamar on her birthday and couldn't. Well, word on the street is that there was a lot more going on behind the scenes. Insiders claimed Tamar had been spreading negative energy about her sister, and allegedly, the drama had everything to do with Birdman. Eyes.
Are you guys a couple?
Well, T, that's my girl, my friend, my fam.
Do you have sex?
That's my love, my soldier, my life. She my everything, and I trust her.
Because you bought her a Bentley truck.
Yes.
So the implication is that's your girlfriend.
She my life.
I am not necessarily talking about whether they were truly in love, but the streets have been saying that the marriage and divorce may have been a hustle, with rumors that Toni Braxton married Birdman because she was allegedly broke. Insiders claim this is also a narrative Tamar Braxton has been pushing behind the scenes. So the question is this Tamar's way of getting back at her sister after all the recent drama? Let's break it down. Now, you'll know the Braxton family has always been a roller coaster, especially when it comes to Tamar. And over the last few months, things have only escalated. Tamar had a full meltdown before disabling her social media accounts, posting several explosive messages on X and calling her family toxic. In one now-deleted post, she wrote, "You'll have no idea. None. The gaslighting is crazy and I'm going back into treatment. I just pray my marriage can be saved and my life can be spared. My family is awful." In another post, she added, "I'm so mad at my life. My family is toxic. I should have never gone back to BFV." Tamar also revealed that on the upcoming season of Braxton Family Values, she was asked to be Tawanda's maid of honor. However, she felt the invitation wasn't sincere because she wasn't included in the bridal shower or kept in the loop about the wedding details. According to Tamar, she only received a text a week before the wedding asking her to take on the role. She claimed Tawanda had Toni and Trina heavily involved in the planning, and because of that, along with ongoing tension with Tawanda's now husband, whom Tamar says fueled drama about her, she chose not to attend the wedding. Now, we already knew Tamar and Tawanda's relationship was strained, but with Toni, most people thought they were still cool. Apparently, not so much. Reports say the sisters have had issues since last year, and Toni only realized she had been blocked when she tried to tag Tamar on her birthday. Toni even posted, "I wanted to repost that gorgeous picture of you, but I'm blocked again. Anyway, happy birthday, Tay." Tamar clapped back, calling that gaslighting and saying Toni could have simply called her. She even shared screenshots of their text exchange to prove they had spoken just the day before. Still, word on the street is that Tamar has allegedly been telling people Toni only married Birdman for money. Looking back at Toni and Birdman's relationship, the two openly discussed marriage when they first started dating. But the wedding never happened. Toni said they kept pushing the date back because of work commitments, though many fans didn't buy that explanation. Then Toni reported that her $1 million engagement ring was stolen from her checked luggage, a story that raised eyebrows. By 2019, the two had broken up. Birdman posted a cryptic "It's over" message and deleted all her photos. Toni followed with a glamorous post in a red gown saying, "Starting a new chapter isn't always an easy choice, but always choose to be chosen." Weeks later, however, they reunited on stage during her Atlanta tour stop and appeared to reconcile. In December 2023, Toni shut down marriage rumors, writing, "Fake news. My dear friend Birdman and I are not married, never been married. We are both single." But court documents later revealed a shocking twist. Toni and Birdman secretly married on August 8, separated just 2 days later, and Toni filed for divorce 2 weeks after that, calling the marriage irretrievably broken. Then in January 2025, Toni dismissed a divorce petition, and Birdman signed off as well, meaning they are still legally married. Yet neither has been seen wearing a wedding ring, and both have wiped each other from their social media pages. With all this, many people now speculate that Toni only married Birdman for financial reasons. And given her history, that theory isn't completely surprising. Despite being one of the most successful R&B artists of all time, with classic albums like Toni Braxton and Secrets, and the mega hit UN Break My Heart, Toni has filed for bankruptcy more than once. She generated millions for her label, but reportedly earned less than 35 cents per album. She later sued her label and filed for bankruptcy, claiming contract issues left her with under $2,000 in royalties while still owing money for clothing, travel, and video production. At one point, she was even accused of transferring $53,000 to her then-husband to avoid paying creditors. Around that time, she gave a now infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey, which Toni later described as humiliating and demeaning, saying Oprah came across as judgmental and unsympathetic to her financial struggles.
Please welcome Toni Braxton.
She's so freaking mean to me. I was in shock. Do you take responsibility for the situation that you're in right now?
100%.
100%.
100%.
I couldn't believe it because I loved her so much. I admired her and looked up to her. And she pretty much reprimanded me. I read that you were upset about stories that your overspending caused this. She says to me, I hear you have Gucci flatware. I'm Oprah Winfrey and I don't have Gucci flatware. First of all, I didn't know Gucci made silverware. You ain't got Gucci flatware because you didn't want to buy it. It's not because you couldn't afford it. What do you mean? And immediately, she made me feel this big. That moment completely changed my career. It made people look down on me.
And as if that wasn't enough, Toni filed for bankruptcy again in 2010, this time due to serious health issues. She was diagnosed with microvascular angina and later lupus, which forced her to cancel her lucrative Las Vegas residency contract.
Like a lot of people don't understand, my second bankruptcy is because I was sick. I have lupus, and my show in Vegas got canceled.
And the insurance wouldn't cover
The
it.
insurance didn't cover it, so I had to pay myself. And
That's a lot. That was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money to put up a show. People don't understand this. If you see a concert, you see the lights, you see the band on stage, you see the artist stage, the hotel rooms, the salary. So then you have nothing left.
On top of everything else, Toni Braxton faced even more financial trouble in 2019 when the Internal Revenue Service filed a tax lien against her on December 4th, claiming she owed $340,252.99 in back taxes from 2017. Just days later, the California Franchise Tax Board filed a separate lien for $116,154.64, pushing her total tax debt to nearly $500,000. To make matters worse, Toni later spoke openly about how, during these difficult times, she felt she had to carry her entire family on her back. She claimed she was the one handling everything financially, while her sisters, in her words, never lifted a finger.
So Tracy is the one who said to me, Toni, you know, when you make it, you can help us come on. So I always try to abide that. But the responsibility of it is so heavy for me. I feel I can never live my life. And I never used to say it. I never used to say anything to anybody. But since we've been doing this show, I've been saying it.
Mommy and daddy's divorced, and a divorced mom pretty much got nothing. I'm not going to leave my mom by herself. So I'm going to make sure my mother's taken care of. None of my siblings have helped me take care of my mother to make sure she was okay, except for Tamar. No one said, this is before Vincent. Before Vincent, Mommy's car insurance is due. Let's help Toni with Mommy car insurance. Or Tamar.
So to a lot of people, it actually made sense to assume that Toni Braxton may have married Birdman for financial reasons, and I can understand why those assumptions started circulating. What's harder to understand is why Tamar Braxton would allegedly be reinforcing that narrative herself. Is her relationship with her sister really that broken? From what I've heard, Birdman isn't here for any of this, and rumor has it he even checked Tamar about the situation. Honestly though, with the next season of Braxton Family Values about to air, I wouldn't be surprised if the Braxtons are stirring up drama just to stay relevant. But what do you think? Do you believe all this drama is really necessary?